Paul Quinn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Transport.
Order. I apologise, honourable member. Now look, I accept it's the last day and there's a bit of noise around, but I would ask members to be reasonable. Now they complained when... Order, I'm on my feet and I expect some silence. Front bench members complained there was noise from the back of the House. Now they're making an awful lot of noise across the House. I ask them to show some respect now to the back of the House. Paul Quinn. Question number 8.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Transport, what reports has he received on yesterday's announcement of a strategic plan for the State Highway 1 Wellington to Levin corridor?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, I have seen many reports in the last 24 hours, mostly welcoming yesterday's announcement. Porirua Mayor Jenny Brash said Transmission Gully provides better community and environmental outcomes. Greater Wellington Chair Fran Wild said it's a great Christmas present for the whole region. And even the member opposite, the Honourable Darren Hughes, said the decision to give the go-ahead to the Transmission Gully project is welcome news for motorists in the Wellington region. Of course, not everybody is happy, and I recognise different opinions, but after decades and decades of debate, we finally have a strategic plan from Wellington all the way to Levin that makes sense and has a funding track to enable it to be built.
Question number... the Honourable Darren Hughes.
Did the member want to ask a supplementary, the primary question?
Order. No. If the member's called for a supplementary question. Point of order, Sue Kedgley.
Point of order. I seek leave to table a Ministry of Transport document dated 10 December 2008, which shows that Transmission Gully will increase congestion, reduce rail patronage by 13% and could take substantially longer to open than the coastal route.
Order. Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. The Honourable Darren Hughes.
Supplementary to the Minister. Does his confirmation that if there is to be a toll for Transmission Gully, it will be around $3, mean that the government will look at a public-private partnership for the construction of that road?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, I haven't confirmed that there will be a toll. I've said that there quite probably would be a toll and indicated in the order of $2 to $3 in today's money. I don't anticipate necessarily it would be a public-private partnership because the funding is mostly in place for the project and tolling would only pay a small proportion of the project, although every bit helps when you're talking about $1 billion. But we'll see how that all develops and which construction contract arrangements proceed as the agency goes through its work.
Supplementary question.
The Honourable Peter Dunne.
Mr. Speaker, what cognizance did the Minister take of the provisions of the United Future National Confidence and Supply Agreement, which strongly supported the construction of Transmission Gully?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very pleased that together the National Party, along with United Future and other support parties, has secured the funding necessary to build the largest piece of the Wellington to Levin corridor. The member for Oharu has been an outspoken supporter of Transmission Gully, and I thank him for his tireless advocacy. As the member will know better than I, there has been plan after plan after plan after plan over the last 9 years for this project, and only this government has stepped up to put a funding track in place that can allow it to be built.
Supplementary
The Honourable
question,
Darren
Mr. Speaker.
Hughes. The Honourable Darren Hughes. Order. The Honourable Darren Hughes.
Supplementary to the Minister of Transport. Is he aware of the considerable local opposition in Kapiti to turning a local Western Link road, for which construction is just months away, into a four-lane, 100km/h, four-lane Western Link expressway, something that I've received 1,000 responses to in just the last 2 days, where 76% of people support my position and just 24% of people support the National Party position?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, of course, it is not a popularity contest. It's building the best strategic plan for the highway through the region, and it is very important that we do so. However, I have also received lots of correspondence in the last couple of days, including from various people that have offered their support and encouraged the government has taken a decision, including one who obviously sent me his Darren Hughes, newsletter thing. Oh, it said Labor had 9 years in government and did nothing, and reports after reports after reports after reports, and nothing happened. And that's what he wrote on Darren's survey for.
The Honourable Nathan Guy.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker. Does this progressive and visionary government have the funding available to follow through with the commitment to build Transmission Gully and the other Wellington Road of national significance projects?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Yes, Mr Speaker. The previous Labor government committed only $400 million to Transmission Gully and asked the region to somehow fund the rest. This government has stepped up with $11 billion in new state highway infrastructure and is getting the job done.
Question number 9, Darian Fenton.
Thank you, Mr